Hey there, since this is gonna be a very quick review and I don't want to interrupt it later, if after watching you want to check this doorbell camera out, the link and disclaimer is in the description down below. And now, please enjoy your video. Hi, I want to show you this eufy doorbell security camera I bought, and this one is battery powered, although it could be hardwired too. So when you open the box, everything is premium packed. So first you have some instructions, of course, then you have the home base for the camera with 16 GB of storage, and I'm gonna come back to it shortly. Next you have the camera itself, but let's see what else we got in the box. So additionally, you have this nice long USB wire to charge the doorbell camera. And by the way, you can plug it to any USB outlet or even to the port on the base itself. Then you have the power brick wall plug with pretty long wire too, and that's to power the base. Next, you have this medium length Ethernet wire. Additionally, you have the wall or door mount for the camera, and you can put it exactly parallel to the door. But there is also this angled attachment too, just in case if you need to install it in slightly different angle. And finally, this metal little pin, and that's to remove the camera from the mount to be charged, for example. So first, for this camera to work, you will need to plug the base to the power and then use the Ethernet wire between your modem and the base, and then the camera, by the way, will connect wirelessly after the setup is done, of course. Additionally, on the base you have the USB port, and that's for extra convenience, so you can plug the camera to charge, for example, and then you have the sync button to help with easy installation. By the way, on the bottom of the base, you have this 4 little rubber legs, if you will, which should keep the base in place. Now, before I show you the camera, one of the reasons I actually went with eufy camera is because there is no monthly fees, and all the motion recordings could be stored directly into the base. So once you buy the camera system, basically, you will not spend even $1 extra monthly, which is obviously awesome, especially comparing to some other systems. Now, as far as the camera goes, this one is battery operated, so there is of course charging port on this camera, but then on the back you have these 2 little screws, and you can hardwire it too. Obviously check the instructions for that, and then you have this little connecting wire included too. Now this camera has this nice 2K lens, and even though the time I'm recording this video is very cloudy outside, but still this camera has pretty good video quality. Then of course on the bottom you have this nice ring button itself, and once you push it, it lights up too. Now as far as the setup goes, it is actually very easy. After you install the eufy app, you click the add button and you will add the home base plus the camera, and the app will guide you how to sync everything together. Now with this camera you can have notifications in the phone if someone rings the bell. There is also motion detection, so you can set it that if somebody goes in front of the house, for example, you will get notified too. And then you can even watch the feedback live, plus you have the built-in microphone and speaker, so you can communicate directly with the person in front.
Anyone there? Can you hear me?
Now as far as the recording of those videos go, this camera actually records 2 different ways. So for the motion detection recording, for example, it will store the clips in the local storage in the home base. However, when you're watching the camera live and click the record button, then once you stop the recording, that video will be stored in the photos album on your actual smartphone. Now this camera has multiple different settings, so you can change the video quality. Obviously for most part you want to have it at 2K, so you have better video quality. There is audio settings too. Then you even have streaming quality options, and I think you want to set this one to auto, so that way even if your internet speed slows down for a second, the camera will still be recording or live viewing and etc. And you will always auto adjust according to your network speed. Obviously if you have super fast internet and you never have any interruptions, you can adjust it to the highest setting too. By the way, in the nighttime the camera switches to black and white. Then you have different motion detection settings, so you can set it to humans only or all motion. Additionally, you can set how sensitive you want the camera to be. Now, as far as the notifications go, of course you can set it so you have notifications on your phone, but also additionally you can set it the way that the base will make the chime sound as well. For example, if someone rings the doorbell, or you can have that option off. So this camera is very easy to use, definitely good quality, but even more importantly, it's very practical. It has great motion detection, and because you can watch it live and record it too without any monthly fees at all, I think this camera is a great value for that price. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to see some other of my quick reviews, click one of these videos on the screen, and maybe I'll catch you next time. Cheers.